up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Door. And today, I am back with another video, but this time I'm switching up a little bit. I'm doing unpopular opinions because I feel like it's very on brand for my channel. Looking at other people doing it, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm The Unpopular Party. How have I not done unpopular opinions yet? I feel like my opinions always just like kind of ruffle, the feels a little bit. So I said, let me just try it out. And if y'all like this or y'all vibe with it, I can do more. Crazy. So I filmed this video like a week ago, but I filmed this on my iPhone because I upgraded to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I was like, oh, I'm be fancy and film it on the cinematic mode. That kept crashing every time I put that video in iMovie to edit. It took like 20 minutes to even load the video. Like just trying to split it and just work, it just kept crashing. And I said, let me just refilm it and just do it in a regular mode so I can just boom, 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 and get it out there to these people. If you haven't already, make sure y'all keep subscribing to my channel. Thank y'all so much for showing love and just, rocking with me. Thank y'all for just letting this channel grow. But without further ado, let's just get into my unpopular opinion. First thing first, honestly, I don't think you really have to be friends with your coworkers. Like, I understand connections are gonna be made because like y'all are here all day. So like you're gonna have some type of personal interaction. But I honestly don't think that you should get too close to them where you create a personal like connection with them. I just feel like it could get missed. And I've seen like a lot of coworkers just like fall out, you beef and it'd be weird when they come to work. Like really as my coworker, you really just here to kill time because nobody wants to work. So we're just trying to do the best we can in the environment we in, but that don't mean we gotta kick it out, if that makes sense. And if you do be friends with your girl, just be cautious of how you go about it. Like you don't have to be so quick to be like, oh, this is my best friend and stuff like that. Just take it step by step. Lizzo weight is not an issue to me. I feel like the reason she gets a lot of plays because she's a quote unquote big black woman. It's like where everybody else who's considered to be big or is like a man or whatever, like they don't be talked about as much. Like they weight don't come into an issue. They don't talk about their health and stuff like that. But every time you hear Lizzo, it's like, oh, well, her weight, or her health, like y'all really don't care. And I'm real big if you don't like her, cool, but don't like her because you feel like her music is slop. I'm not the biggest Lizzo fan myself, but if I dislike something, it's strictly from an artistic point of view. Like, oh, I ain't like that she was walking around with her butt out, or I ain't like the fact that she be crying on live or stuff like that. But notice how like her weight has nothing to do with it. Like it's the person antic. I just think it's weird when people always bring that up. Like what point are you trying to prove? I don't understand why Tamara Mowry gets so much unnecessary hate from like Twitter and people within the black community. Like everybody be trying to hype up Tia Mowry and stuff like she's the better. I'm like, don't act like we wasn't rocking with sister Tia and Tamara. The only reason I could think of that she gets so much flack because she's a black woman that married a white man. But it's like that's who she chose to marry. That's who she chose to love. That's who she chose to spend the rest of her life with. That's her. And I just feel like she's so unproblematic. But maybe it's some stuff I don't know. Speaking of Tia and Tamara, I was not surprised when I found out that Tia and her husband was getting divorced. And I don't even keep up with them like that. I just feel like from the outside looking in, you could just kind of tell there was like night and day. And they got married. They've been together like since they was really young, like since he was in her 20s. They're like now in their 40s. I feel like what you need / value / want in your 20s be completely different from what you need in your 40s. And when you be with someone for a long period of time, it is possible for y'all to just grow out of love, just to fall out of love, just like the spark just don't be there. And you become mature enough to recognize like, look, we could be great friends, we can co-parent our kids, but us together, it's just not working no more. And that is okay. I think that's what happened with Tia and her husband. Like, I don't think nobody cheated. I just think they just drifted apart. He's doing really good in his career. She's doing good in her career. It happened, but I feel like that's why you shouldn't put so much energy into these celebrity couples. They're regular couples just like you, me, my friends, like they're regular people. You can't make these celebrities goals just because they're on a pedestal. Just like how you argue with your significant other, they argue with theirs. They just don't post all their business. Well, some don't. Some do post everything. But I do feel like while all of these relationships and marriages is ending, and you cannot convince me otherwise, it's because we had a very high intense retrograde that just happened where 6 planets was in retrograde. Every time it's retrograde season, it like, people break up. You lose a lot of stuff gets stolen, people break up because it reveals all the stuff that you tried to like tuck away and hid. So with a retrograde that intense, like if you were not on good terms with your significant other, it's like, baby, you gotta go. And that's what I feel like why everybody is breaking up. Like, cause I promise you, every time I log on to like the socials, somebody else is breaking up. Or I'm seeing somebody else is getting divorced. I don't know, I just feel like the math is mapping on that one. So I'm gonna talk about DaniLeigh real quick. When it comes to like her music that's not mainstream, it's actually pretty good. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm scrolling on the Twitter and I see this video pop up. And while this video is playing, it's a song in the background. And I said, oh my gosh, what is that song? And I was like, I gotta get this song. So I'm like trying to screen record the video and upload to my laptop so I can Shazam it. And once I get done doing all of that, I realized that the song was I Wish by DaniLeigh. And I said, I did all of this for a DaniLeigh song? I'll be honest with you, I don't really keep up with her like that. All I know is My Little Baby. And that song with Chris Brown, that's it. Everything else I saw that's mainstream, it's like, you know, the Illabone or Levi High. So I wasn't really rocking with her like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I wish that's that album, that project is pretty, and I'm just like, why don't your team or like why don't your people promote more songs like this? Because this is showing me like, oh, you got some talent too. Not saying she don't, because she, you know, she's a dancer, but it's like, oh, I kind of see the hype. What she say? I can't make the song not bop.
I can't make the music not bop. I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Also, speaking of DaniLeigh, she had every right to say, I don't want to film with B. Simone at Wildin' Out. She had every right to request B. Simone not be on stage. The people that's in the wrong is Nick Cannon and Wildin' Out for telling her, okay, cool. I feel like when that whole situation happened, a lot of the hate was misdirected. Like, a lot of that attention should have went straight to Wildin'. Like they easily could have told them, like, no, like B. Simone, she's a really good asset to the team. We like her on the show. Like, you just can't do this episode. Instead, they dropped B. Simone like a bad habit. Like, okay, cool, she ain't gotta do this show. So it's just one of those situations. DaniLeigh requested, MTV abided. Do I think that's right? No. I feel like if it was something like DC Young Fly or what, they would have been like, no. When it comes to the Divine Nine, Greek fraternities and sorority be putting their energy into the wrong places because they give ignorant people, well, I'm not gonna say ignorant, they give people who don't want to learn our history or don't care to learn too much power. Now, if you don't know, I am an Alpha, I'm an Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and I have come into contact with a lot of people who just don't care about our culture. Am I gonna sit there and try to talk you into why you should care? But no, because it's like, it's wasted energy. Like, you could just see me move and just see me as Malik the Alpha, just say, oh, okay, you cool, Alpha, and want to learn. But if I'm trying to like, you need to respect art, they're gonna be like, no, like, I'm just not. And a lot of people don't understand like how the Greek caused this type of things to happen. I will never forget, Summerella did this, AKA TikTok, right?
I don't think you ready, AKA.
Like, she was like, she was impersonating AKA. And you know, you're not supposed to do that. The reason you're not supposed to do this because, you know, a lot of people within their organization, they really work hard to be in that organization. They really took time to research the organization, have the GPA, have the requirement, and they really take pride in the fact that not everybody will. But not everybody can say that they share the same sorority, fraternity values. They just can't share the same thing. So you're really not supposed to like mimic the sorority or fraternity stuff. But you know, some people don't know. They feel like that's like, you know, down out. But a simple like, hey, don't do that or something like that. I feel like that goes a long way. But I'll never forget when Summerella, because I'm getting off topic. Summerella did a video. They dragged that girl through the mud. And she even after she apologized, she said, look, my bad, I didn't know. They was like, you still should, like she's just supposed to naturally know. However, I never forget it. Literally 2 weeks later, it was this boy who did a little grease for you. Mind you, he wasn't in the Divine Nine. Folks was laughing. And I'm like, no, where is this energy at? Like, where is the outrage? Same thing with the Amanda Seales situation, dressing as an AKA. And Insecure, and she's not an AKA. Uncle Phil dressing up as an Alpha, and he's not an Alpha in Fresh Prince. Both cause two totally different outrage. So I'm just like, y'all are putting y'all energy into the wrong things. At the end of the day, if it's gonna be an issue, it needs to be an issue on all ends. And that's why I feel like I'm not just gonna waste my breath over everything. Like, people gonna do what they wanna do at the end of the day. To make it okay? No, but who am I to stop it? I feel like, as a Greek member, where's my dog in this fight? Because Oster made sacred Greek chants as a TikTok sound and everybody is using it.
Take that rubber off, fuck that hoe, meat to meat.
People within the Divine Nine are switching and doing everybody moves and stuff like that. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Maybe if a regular person gonna feel like, oh, this cool too. Maybe I'm just too far removed from the game. I don't know. Me personally, I don't understand Ice Spice. Like, I just don't understand. Not even on no hating stuff. Because if you get the opportunity to blow up and the public consume it, hey, by all means, take it and run with it. I just don't understand like how she went so, not necessarily viral, but just was able to pivot so high. You know, you thought I was feeling you, like that's cute. But how I heard it on TikTok, it was from them girls in the car. You thought I was feeling you, like that's what I knew. But that's okay, everybody's stuff go viral, take full advantage of it. But the fact that she on Rolling Loud, with Cardi B, just like all over the place. It's just like, is this what an industry plant is? On top of that, she only been rapping for like a year. I don't know. I just feel like she needs a lot more artist development, but hey, it's a different era. I don't think Mariah the Scientist is a product of light skin privilege, because I know that it's brought up on social media a lot, like this artist only went big because, you know, they're light skinned. But I actually think Mariah the Scientist is really good when it comes to her pen and just her music. Like, she really makes some bomb, and she writes her stuff. When you go to her writing credit, especially on that last album, Bread Thin, written by Mariah, but Boys Don't Cry, Church, only, like all that stuff. Minders is about Aurora. I know it's pronounced, I just like to say Aurora. Like, she be releasing some dope projects. Is she the best live performer? No. I feel like it's entertaining to a point. Because I went to her very first concert. I'll insert some clips right here. Good time. I met her in person. She's a really nice girl. But I feel like her concert should be set up in a different way, because I feel like she still don't know what she's doing. Like, you know, you make not sad music, but you make vibe music. Just sit down, you know, lean back, get that my every kind of light. Like, you ain't gotta compliment us. I wanna cry with you. I wanna shout. I wanna be mad with you. So I feel like her concerts just need to be like a vibe setting. I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta will forever be the best franchise. Even if they slip down low, they still gonna be the best. Like, it's like you can't just get rid of them that easy. But I will say, when it comes to Nene Leakes is the prime example of how Hollywood would chew you up and spit you out. And I feel like Nene thought she had it set. Like, you know, she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Hollywood started hitting her up. She went on Glee. She went on The New Normal. I feel like she really like just had it set. You know, she got blackballed and boom, she hit rock bottom. Hollywood dropped her like a bad habit, got rid of her. You have to be careful, because you can get the big hit, and as soon as you feel like you got it all, bam, it's all snatched away from you. I really do want Nene back on the housewife, but I feel like that's never gonna happen, and I hate that. I feel like Lovely T is the best YouTuber on YouTube. You cannot convince me otherwise. I feel like she's just real with it, and I feel like she really would craft it and mold it how I wanted to do my style, and not only my YouTube, but my type of commentary. Like how she has her personal opinions and she put it out there, but she always put the facts out first. Like, she made, look, I don't like this girl, however, the fact is a fact. This happened, and I always love that about Lovely T. She does not get enough credit. When she be saying stuff I disagree on, I be like, but you said that though. Like, I don't know T, but I respect how you said it. And I be so happy when I catch a live. I am a tea sipper. I feel like social media influence culture is going to end soon, because a lot of people realize they can be an influencer too. Like, it really doesn't matter your following count. How you could be like, what is it, UGC creator, you could be a brand ambassador, you could, like, everybody, it's just becoming so accessible to people. You can create your own YouTube channel right now. You can create your own TikTok and go viral right now. You can get 10,000 followers like that, and people are seeing that. So the people who used to think like, oh, I can never be an influencer and shout, like you're really like, oh, I could do this too. I could put that on too. I can make money too. So I feel like, you know, once everybody starts feeling it, it's going to die down soon. Tink is highly slept on. She put out bops back to back to back. Like, I promise you, me and Tink been crying over the same person since I was in the 7th grade. Cause ain't no way you make every song and I'm like, oh, I feel that. I just never understood why Tink don't get the recognition that she deserves. Cause she been in the game for a little minute. And I'm just like, y'all hear this too? Like, y'all hear what she putting out and we still not giving her flowers? I don't know that much about Billie Eilish. I do like that Ocean. I like Ocean Eyes, that's my bop. But I can't stand about her. I dislike every single time she get an award. It's, oh my God, I really don't deserve this. Like,
Just say that I think Ariana deserves this. Thank You Next got me through some shit. Megan, girl, I was gonna write a speech about how you deserve this, but then I was like, there's no way they're gonna choose me.
girl, stop diminishing your craft. Like, they chose you to be the winner. This is your chance to be the winner. Even when she closed out Coachella, she was like, I'm not Beyonce, but
Thank you, Coachella. I'm sorry I'm not Beyonce. I love you. Good night.
it's like, why should I, as the consumer, play into your craft or want to, if you always downplaying and saying, I don't deserve this stuff? Like, talk your, with your big chest. When it comes to the female rappers, it's really not that bad out. I feel like all of the female rappers are doing great. They're doing wonderful things. Breaking down so many barriers as female rappers. I feel like, respectfully, with that being said, all the female rappers are doing good, but I still feel like Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. And that's okay. Like, I never understood like why so many people just like always have this debate. Like, Nicki been putting it on and still putting it on for like years now. But you see how I'm hyping up Nicki. It is okay. I feel like it is okay if someone's to watch the video, be like, I feel like this person, that's cool. You should feel like that if that's your fave. You should feel like your favorite is the best rapper on this planet. Like, you should talk your stuff. When that rapper drops something, you should be up streaming it. You know, making sure people like that's your favorite artist. You should do stuff like that. Nobody is wrong, if that makes sense. Your favorite rapper is Cardi, Meg, Saweetie, City Girls, Ice Spice, Mulatto, whoever. Entitled to feel like that's the person, and you should automatically talk your stuff whenever they be like, who's the best? You should automatically just be like, yeah, this person the best, and have lighthearted debate. You know, and I'm gonna give you a whole 5-paragraph essay right now why I feel like Nicki Minaj is the best in the rap and why she, before she was even mainstream. Like, we gonna talk about it. I hope that you will follow up as well with a nice debate on why your favorite is the best, and we can talk about it. Hope that makes sense. Honestly, I feel like, I'm gonna ruffle a lot of feathers with this. I feel like wholeheartedly Nicki get a lot of hate because she's just confident. Because in this generation, like, a lot of people feed off of insecurity, and you know, insecure people get real triggered by confidence people. Like Nicki, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, because Nicki, I be having to call my girl, shut up. I feel like for the most part, like, she's just always just been a confident person. And I feel like the media, they always like to run with this bitter narrative. Like, if you were to actually sit and listen to a Nicki Minaj Queen radio or listen to her live from beginning to end, you will see how she always just be like, shout out to this girl, not talking down about anybody. But the media just, especially the headlines, they love to pick apart and dissect what they want to put out there. I just feel like when any other rapper do it, like, it's just like, oh, go out, Queen, like, yes, sir, like, yeah, don't talk about. But whenever Nicki defend herself, it's just like, oh no, she can't do it. She like, what? Yeah, overall, I just say that to say, I don't think female rap is as bad as people try to make it seem. Yeah, and I'm gonna cut it like at there. If this do good, I would do a part 2, because the fact I literally have pages of stuff I could say, and I'm realizing, looking at how much I done filmed, I could talk. So if this do really good numbers, I will do a part 2. But what do y'all think of this video? What did y'all think of my opinions? Do y'all agree with some of them? Do y'all disagree with some of them? Please put them in the comment section below. I would love to read them. I thank y'all so much for supporting this channel. Great things on the way, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye.